some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
The Rocky Cody Road, hard times, because this is what happens when you fuck with the final boss!
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world.
So you guys are upset. You're upset because The Rock did it what needs to be done. Cody Rhodes got put in his place, and now the main event at WrestleMania might not even happen. Let's be honest, it shouldn't be. The main event in the first place, everything started with the blood. And as you can see, it's going to end with the bloodline. You see, what I'm hearing right now is a bunch of ungrateful. As a matter of fact, acknowledge me. Acknowledge your tribal chief, or I'm leaving. You know what? I promise the tribal chief promised his cousin he was going to do something. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. You see, my cousin, my blood, he did something I can say not only thank you for it, but I appreciate the final boss. Because see, that's what family does. They look out for each other and protect the legacy. Thank you, Rock, for not only dealing with Cody, but the pathetic excuse Seth fucking runs. And now all there's left is defeating the walking You're serious, Roman. You really want to go this route. You're following your cousin's footsteps, the Hollywood footsteps. This is really what you want to stoop yourself down to. I mean, you're going to leave either way, but why not go out with the bang? This is just pathetic in my eyes. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to borrow a line from your cousin he said this past Monday. You fucked up. But Roman, you're right, the story did start with you guys, but it always ends with us. So after disrespecting us completely as numerous of times, I'm here to stand on business. I'm here to stand here for my own accord. That means revenge. I'm here for you to put some respect on the roster you both hide from day in and day out. So I want to face against the same man that cost me from dethroning you years ago in my hometown. So Solo, be the real tribal chief and show them what a true man with your blood and how he fights. Not the starter kid Thanos, and not the tribal chief wannabe, but what a true man, not afraid to show your worth. It's being like, not the weakest link like Jimmy, because you could do more. I mean, also could be the reason the bloodline loses Mrs. 0 and 34. You won't Solo, you jabroni, huh? He'll beat the shit out of your candy ass because I accept on his behalf. Not only will Solo beat the hell out of you, as a matter of fact, I'll do the same to you as I did to Cody this past Monday night on Raw. Since you want to come out here and disrespect the bloodline, I'm gonna beat the respect into you, boy. You see, my cousin, my blood, he did something I could say not only thank you for, but I appreciate the final boss. Because see, that's what family does. They look out for each other and protect the legacy. Thank you, Rock, for not only dealing with Cody, but the pathetic excuse Seth fucking Rollins. And now all there's left is defeating the walking. No, you're right, woman. You said it yourself. Everything does happen for a reason. And for that reason alone, since he cost me everything, that sole reason alone, I'm gonna destroy her. Because that was planned. No, that was destined to show you why the Scottish psychopath has been reborn to take broken dreams, Roman, into reality. And that reality is, the end is near for the bloodline. You know, honestly, for somebody at your stature, at your age, Kevin, I mean, someone in your class, it's embarrassing really to think that you and Reddy deserve a chance at my title. The same title both of you held, but I'm just doing it way, way better. But you're jealous or something? I mean, hey, Kev, I'm talking here. Yeah. Whatever, I got something else on my mind right now. So, Mr. quote-unquote top of the food chain. It's funny, I mean, I tried to mold you into something, I tried to build you into something that you wouldn't have to be today. But now you have the nerve to forget everything that I've done for you and betray me all places at SummerSlam. But let me remind you, I might be on a good guy streak right now, but it doesn't mean the Apex Predator isn't ready to strike at any moment. I still owe you that receipt.
I don't care what side you're on, right? It doesn't matter. I never forget either. Shadows are where the real danger lies. You never know when I'll be there to bring your world crashing down. So I remind you, use your threats wisely or it could be your last.
Regardless if you're trying to be a fake brave, regardless if you're trying to use a lights like the Undertaker, you don't mean anything compared to the Apex Predator, compared to the Viper Randy Orton that you would never see an RKO coming from. I've been doing this for a very long time, so I know when and where to strike. I know when to do it, even if the Shadows claim they're going to protect you in your delusionalized head. But to me, you're still playing mere human. And I will end your fucking pathetic career at any given time. You know what, Randy, you might have a point, to be honest. I don't see why don't we just knock King back into his senses since he's so delusional. Maybe he'll come back into the light instead of being a punk or hiding these shadows who like to sit here and fuck with the lights. You know what, Kevin, you make a good point. Maybe it's time we remind King who the real threats around here, who's the real top of the food chain been around this business for over 10 plus years.
As we keep mentioning King over and over again, I hate to remind you and inform you he's fighting his own demons, barely able to become or walk to the light and challenge me for control. My mission is almost complete, so you two have your fight tonight. May the best man win between you two. Oh, and once I take over, prepare the greatest time of your life. And when the darkness comes up, don't be afraid, or the injury before it begins.
Kevin Owens and Randy Orton have an amazing match. These two push each other to the limits, only proving that one of them can win and move on to face against Logan Paul at WrestleMania for that United States Championship. And they bring each other to their limits until Logan Paul decides to go out and take things in his own hands. He doesn't want any of them challenging him for his championship. He doesn't think any of them are worthy. He wants the WrestleMania night off. He wants to sit there and be the greatest United States champion without defending it because he thinks he's that good. He has both Randy and KO causing the disqualification, and the match is thrown, but the general manager, Nick Aldis, comes out. You know what? I had enough of this, truly. I'm getting pissed off as much as the wrestlers that's in that ring. They fought their hardest to get here and to get what they needed to be to face against you, this pathetic excuse for a championship. You know what? I'm here to become the greatest general manager of all time, and I don't mean to say that with no hesitation. So therefore, it'll be Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul versus Randy Orton for that United States Championship at WrestleMania. These two have an amazing match, and Drew showing Solo that he might have to be or could be the weakest link and goes for a weapon. He's getting frustrated and he decides to try to take things in his own hands, and Azrael is standing right behind him, meeting him, making Solo regret picking up that weapon, giving him second thoughts or giving him a second chance to put that weapon down. But on the other side of the apron is Roman Reigns, as he's standing behind, or getting closer to stand behind his bloodline member, Solo Sikoa. Jimmy is walking backstage, but he only gets stopped by security. And Solo Sikoa trying to goes back into the match, reminding himself that he's in that match. The Rock comes out and stands side by side with Roman Reigns, staring a hole into Azrael, only continuing whatever chaos could be coming out next. And Drew McIntyre takes that advantage as Solo Sikoa is trying to come around into the other side of the ring, but he's distracted by his bloodline members and Azrael, and he get hit by a Claymore kick by Drew McIntyre on the outside. Roman is trying to take his attention to go over there by Drew, but Azrael steps in front of him, and The Rock is getting closer, and both of them are getting ready to either throw hands with Azrael or probably protecting his cousin. And as they look, as Drew is pinning Solo Sikoa, winning the match.
If anything, your air seems to be a lack of baggage, seems to be overhyped, seems to be more of a nuisance than a help. He proved that he could be nothing more but the weakest link, or maybe the man that could cost Roman everything. Roman himself, the egomaniac who can never take blame for his own failures, or even the pebble, the fragile rock. Because either of you know for a fact that if he injured himself, no more money, no more movies.
Solo, you need to get it together. To get it together by Monday. Redeem yourself, or else.
Take 'em, try 'em. We got a gorilla for sale, Magilla gorilla for sale. We got a gorilla for sale, Magilla gorilla for sale. We got a gorilla for sale, Magilla gorilla for sale. Don't you want a gorilla you could call your own? A little gorilla be with you when you're all alone. We got a gorilla for sale, Magilla gorilla for sale. We got a gorilla for sale, Magilla gorilla for sale. Don't you call him a monkey, he don't got no tail. And if he did, then Magilla the monkey would be for sale. With shoes on his